Hey man, say man, welcome back to a new video. Today we're talking about how can every current UFC champion be the GOATs of their division. Let's start with flyweight division, Alexandre Pantoja. Now we know the GOAT of this division is top 5 all time. Some people have him top 3. Demetrius Johnson. I got him as my number 5. It's hard to pass Demetrius Johnson. He had few good wins: John Dodson, Henry Cejudo, Benavidez, Ray Borg, alright, Tim Elliott. Alexandre Pantoja, I believe he can pass him. I believe he can pass him if he cleans the whole division. He already beat Royval twice, Moreno twice, 3 times if you count the Ultimate Fighter one as well. He beat Steve Erceg, he beat Manel Kape, he beat Alex Perez. Now this is already solid line of fighters he beat already. Now he has Kai Asakura in front of him. If he beats Asakura, if he beats Kai Kara and Albazi, so Asakura then Kai Kara Albazi, he's the greatest flyweight of all time with 5 title defenses. You know, the title defenses, it don't matter really. It's about the caliber opponents you're fighting. Flyweight division is way better than it was when Demetrius Johnson was fighting. So he beats this line of fighters that I listed. He's the greatest flyweight of all time. Yes, he passes Demetrius Johnson. I would rather you beating Royval, Moreno, Manel Kape, Perez, Asakura, Kai Kara Albazi than Dodson, Cejudo, and Benavidez. Bantamweight division. How can Merab Dvalishvili be the GOAT of his division? It's pretty easy. Merab, even with 0 title defenses, he's already up there. You can say top 3 just because of the opponents he beat. This is why I say title defenses don't matter. It matters the opponents that you're beating. And look at the opponents that he beat literally. He beat Jose Aldo, Marlon Moraes when he wasn't washed up. He beat Peter Yan, Henry Cejudo. Now he beat Sean O'Malley for the title. This is a solid line of opponents. You know, this wasn't easy. Peter Yan, Jose Aldo, Henry Cejudo. Hard fight after hard fight. And he passed through all of them. But now, how can he cement the greatest bantamweight of all time? He has to beat Umar Nurmagomedov. If he beats Umar, I believe there's nobody in the division that can stop him really. Right now, nobody else. Who's gonna beat him? He beats this guy, then after Umar, I don't believe anyone can beat him. Who's gonna beat him? Chino Vera, Rob Font? Who's gonna beat him? None of these people can beat him, literally. So he beats Umar. 1-2 more wins that are gonna be easy, and he's the greatest bantamweight of all time. Bantamweight is one of the only divisions that we don't have like a solidified GOAT, like cemented GOAT. There's debates. Is it TJ? Is it Cruz? Maybe Aljo? Like, we don't even know. Featherweight division. How can Ilia Topuria be the greatest featherweight of all time? Beat Max Holloway right now. And if it's knockout, even better. Beating Volkanovski, like top 3 featherweights. And Max Holloway, top 3 featherweights. Then Diego Lopez, Movsar Evloev. 2 wins like this. Maybe like 1 more extra cherry on a cake. That's it. He cemented himself. The title defenses don't matter. Like, having 2 Hall of Famers like Volkanovski and Holloway already cements you as one of the greatest, you know. Already cements you. Lightweight division. How can Islam be the greatest lightweight of all time? Beat Arman Tsarukyan. As you all know, he's not gonna do that though. He's not gonna do that. Arman too good for him. Now the lightweight division, I mean, who's the greatest? Khabib Nurmagomedov with 3 title defenses. Islam can easily pass him. Beats Arman. Maybe 1 more fight, but it's not needed. He can just move up to 170 after Arman. If he beats Arman, he can move to 170, and he'll be already the greatest 155er. I don't think there's any need of him fighting another one. Oliveira, Arman on your resume, Dustin Poirier on your resume, Volkanovski twice on your resume. It's pretty solid, you know. Welterweight division. How can Bilal Muhammad be the greatest welterweight? Now this is hard. GSP had a lot of good wins. Even Kamaru Usman is still ahead of Bilal Muhammad. He has to beat Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has to beat JDM. He has to beat Ian Gary. That's pretty much it. He's old already. He's 36. He beats Shavkat, JDM, Ian Gary. that's pretty good for me, to be honest. That's pretty good for me. If he retires like that, he's gonna retire because of age. It's not. Maybe even Kamaru Usman. JDM, Kamaru Usman, Shafkat, Ian Gary. These 4 people, if he beats all these 4 guys, then he's the greatest welterweight of all time, and he can move on. Middleweight, Dricus. He has a lot of solid wins already. Literally 3 former champions: Strickland, Whitaker, Israel Adesanya. I think the way he can be the greatest middleweight, is between Izzy and Silva. I believe Dricus could definitely become the greatest middleweight. He has to beat Strickland again because we know he's going to fight him. Hamzat Chimaev, Kaya Borralho, and Imavov. If he does that, oh my god, he will 100% be the greatest middleweight. He has to beat Imavov, Borralho, Chimaev, and the rematch against Strickland. Then he can leave knowing he's way better than Izzy and Anderson Silva. They couldn't do what he did. So if he does this, 100% the best. Don't forget that Anderson Silva might have had a lot of title defenses, but you know, at that time the competition wasn't as good as right now. It's just not. Rich Franklin, Forrest Griffin, come on. Light heavyweight division. How can Alex Pereira become the greatest? Unfortunately, he cannot. He can be the second greatest by beating Ankalaev, then moving on top. He can't be the greatest, I'm sorry. John Jones just did too much in that division for me to even right now sit and say Alex Pereira has a chance to be the greatest. Beating Ankalaev, then maybe beating Carlos Ulberg, it's not gonna make you the greatest. So, unfortunately, no, he is not gonna be the greatest anytime soon. John Jones, how can he become greatest heavyweight? He can't do. He beat Cyril Gane. Now, 1 title defense against washed Stipe Miocic, it doesn't make you GOAT. I'm not even gonna say how because he's gonna retire after this. He can't be a GOAT. But John Jones, no chance in hell of him being heavyweight champion. He's ducking Aspinall, the only good fighter right now. So, he's never becoming. That's it for today's video. Let me know if you guys liked it. Subscribe, like, comment down below, and peace.